Oh, this game is so frustrating. Oh my god. MLB The Show 18 was a game that was so hyped up. I was so excited for this year. I thought 17 was pretty good. I thought 16 was good. And today it's August 17th, 2018. The game's been out for almost 5 months now, and I have no desire to get on the game and play. And that's a bad thing, because I'm a guy who's obsessed with baseball. I mean, this channel is all baseball. I would rather be playing old games right now. I went out and bought MLB 2K7 and 12 to play because I can't play MLB The Show right now. Now, you might be wondering what the reason is that caused me to make this video today. Now, there's a couple different things. One, I've had a plan to make this video for probably about a month plus now, as well as I plan to make, like, I guess a kind of a 5 or 6 part series out of this, where I'm going to go through almost all the things that are wrong with MLB The Show this year. Immortals, ranked seasons, BR, events, road to the show, franchise. There's just a lot of issues, and I'd like to talk about them all in depth in separate videos. This is more of just an overall blanket statement about how MLB The Show has not been very good this year, and I'm going to tell you just very broad things about why. So I've wanted to make this video for quite some time, but there was a tweet today that came out from the official live content account on Twitter for San Diego Studios and MLB The Show, which this almost summarizes exactly what is wrong with MLB The Show this year. Now, I'm going to be looking at my phone because I have the tweet on my phone here, but it's just, they're so off the ball. So it says, next MLB The Show 18 content drop is scheduled for Friday, August 24th. Today is a Friday. You gotta give content every single Friday. Just the fact that there's nothing coming out this Friday when you have games like Madden, NBA, FIFA, other games dropping along the way is just, it's mind-blowing to me. This is their job to make MLB The Show 18. Why is there not content every week? Why are there not roster updates every week? We'll continue. The next line, in development, roster updates with attributes. So they're going to give us a roster update next week, which every 2 weeks really hasn't been cutting it, in my opinion. I think they need to move to every single week like they were a couple years ago, and even for last year and at the beginning of this year, I believe. Every 2 weeks for roster updates, especially with the way that they've been doing the roster updates. They've been so hesitant to give upgrades this year, especially they've been waiting way too long on players, in my opinion. What is the harm in updating players? People get excited for the game. Don't you want people to play the game? Don't you want people to be excited to get on Diamond Dynasty and play MLB The Show? I understand you don't want to give premature updates to guys to Diamonds or to Golds and then downgrade them the next week. But I know from my personal point of view, and from other content creators and other people in the community, who cares? Who cares if you're going to downgrade them later? That's on us to know that, okay, he got upgraded here, he's having a bad week, let me sell. Or, oh, he got downgraded, but he's actually having a good season, let me go buy while he's cheap. I mean, the point of the game is to get people to play. And by doing updates and making players new every single week, or giving updates every single week, you get people on the game every single Friday to hop on and play Diamond Dynasty, because they're like, oh, we got a new gold that I can play with, or oh, I got a new diamond I can play with, let's see how he is. And then this is where it just, oh my god, they're so off the ball, they're so out of touch. It would help if they got in contact with people from the community, but we have our Sony partners who I don't think get in contact with them very often. I don't think they're contacted. It's nothing against the Sony partners. I'm not one of them. And am I jealous? Yeah, I would have been, but they don't do anything with them. You get to tweet out the cards at the end every once in a while that are being released. I mean, if that's what the Sony partnership gets me, what's there to work for? But if they talked with guys, they would know that this next thing that they put out, who the fuck cares? So it teases us with a diamond, and then it says Conquest Destiny Program with Legends and Flashbacks. Woo! More grinding, more games with the CPU, more Conquest, yeah! That's exactly what everybody wants right now. Everybody wants to play against the CPU more. Everyone wants to play the favorite game mode on MLB The Show, which is essentially obsolete after the first week of the game, Conquest. For those of you who don't know, Conquest is a 3-inning tactical game where you go into like this game mode Conquest, you have to conquer territories, conquer strongholds, and then you get these rewards at the end of the game. People play it the first week, then it's not touched. The only reason people play it is because at the beginning of the game, it gives you some decent rewards, and I say decent because this year they were kind of lackluster. This year for completing Conquest one time, which as well involved all these ridiculous missions you had to do, you got an 80 Joaquin Benoit, 81 Adrian Gonzalez, 81 Ron Guidry, 83 Ian Desmond, 84 Marco Estrada, 84 Jim Edmonds, 85 Cole Hamels, 85 Edgar Martinez, and 87 Luis Gonzalez, which for the first week of the game is fine. You did that and you were like, oh, that's pretty cool. Then they released Conquest Extreme, which is extremely hard, but hey, that's what they're advertising it as, where you can get 81 Drew Storm, which blows my mind that they would even give you a gold in Conquest Extreme. 86 Cepeda, 85 Oral Hershiser, 86 Dozier, 93 Molina, and 92 Kemp. So those last two are really good, but it's very hard. So I'm not going to get on them for it being hard. But to think that we want to go through this grind in August is absolutely nuts. Especially when there's Immortals out. I mean, you guys know that these Immortal cards are the best cards in the game, right? So why would I want to grind Conquest when I can take that time to grind for an Immortal and get by and far the best card at that given position for the rest of the year? Immortals ruin the game. That's the video for another time, though. Don't worry, it's coming. It's probably gonna be every week I'm gonna talk about what they screwed up or what they need to fix. And then there's a star saying new event and then reminding us to open our free pack every day, the free pack promo. Hell, I'm gonna open my pack right now in this video, and I'm gonna tell you I'm not gonna get anything from it because packs are god-awful this year in MLB The Show. So let's go to August, right? Free pack, we're claiming it. Boom, what set is it from? It could be from any set. Wow, incredible. Can't wait to pull one of the diamonds that they occasionally throw into a pack because they don't release any content in packs anymore. All right, great. Set 11, I could get Flashback Matt Harvey, the one card that's new to the set, and what do you know? I get a silver. I guess that's exciting. I mean, there's just so much wrong with this game. The current event that's out, you get an 89 Matt Holliday postseason card for playing a 9-inning game. And yes, they have quick counts. Whoa. Saves us a couple pitches, because let's be honest, we're playing guys every single game that are going to 3-2 counts every time. They're so far off, and they could get so much help if they just listen to the community, but no, they don't really listen to the community that often. I mean, it took until, what, June or July for the game to actually understand how hitting works? And even then, there's still massive issues with the hitting and pitching engines. It's unbelievable. In my personal opinion, MLB The Show 18 has taken a huge step back. You had 17, which a lot of people weren't a fan of for certain things, with especially just lates, but it was a step forward, in my opinion, from 16. But then with 18, it took a step back. What is new to the game this year that has made it better? We've got Immortals, which in theory was a good idea, but terrible execution. I mean, what were they thinking? Seriously, what were they thinking? I can tell you, they weren't thinking. We've got all these new programs, but my god, does it take forever to complete some of them. The Immortal and Career Arc grind is so unbelievably difficult. Take notes from Madden. You know what they do for their offline grind, their CPU grind? They give you situations in a game that you have to complete, and most of the time, they're quick. You're not playing full games. And if you are playing a full game, it's 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 full games to get to finish it. For some of these Career Arcs and Immortals, you need to play 100+ full games to get 1 or 2 cards that will be usable, maybe. We've got Roberto Alomar's Career Arc. Who in the hell is going to use this card in their lineup? Regardless, at the start of the game, you're not going to use this card even. And I wish I didn't complete it so I could go back and tell you what all the missions are, but there's a lot of missions. Rob Nen, to get a closer. To get a 92 rated closer, which I have rarely seen in this game. You want to know why? Because here's his missions. So you got to do missions with his silver. And then you've got to do relief pitcher stats with silver, bronze, and commons. Let's go to diamond. Oh, you need 50 saves, 150 holds, 400 Ks. It's nuts. It's nuts stuff. Raleigh Fingers, oh, you need 150 saves. And that's just to get a percentage of his program done. This is madness. But again, I'll go more in depth on that in the video talking about the issues with Career Arcs and Immortals. That's not what it's about today. What it's about is how MLB The Show 18 has just been a complete and utter failure, in my opinion. And I'd love to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Let me know. Do you think MLB The Show has been a failure? Team Epics! Team Epics are some of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen. 200 innings pitched, which I think comes out to basically 20+ games you have to play just to complete the Orioles pitching, which gets you 15% added onto the Team Epic. You know what you get for the Orioles Team Epic? An 87 rated diamond. Woo! Which essentially MLB The Show 18 is just a sports version of a collectathon game like Mario with the stars or Banjo-Kazooie with the jigsaw puzzles. But, I mean, it's not even like that, because in that, at least you're playing, you're getting content. This is a mindless grind consistently. You're just playing against the computer on rookie. Oh, I'm in Coors Field. Oh, I'm hitting home runs. Oh, I'm striking out the pitcher. It is so tedious and boring. They missed the mark this year with MLB The Show, in my opinion. I think it was a failure. I think they took a huge step backwards. 19 has to be better, or, I mean, it's just, you can see the frustration. I can't even get the right words out because I want to be articulate, but the game was just utter horseshit this year, and I defended it for so long, trying to be like, no, let's see, they're going to figure it out. They'll fix it. It's August. The game sucks. This comment summarizes it best that I got on my video the other day. In the comment, he basically says that Mark, is doing winter content in August. That's how bad MLB The Show is. And let me tell you, bud, you are right on the money. 100% correct. I don't want to play this game. So yeah, MLB The Show, failure in my opinion. Love to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Check back to the channel every single week. We're going to be talking about what's been wrong with it or how to fix, rank seasons, immortals, events, etc. We're going to talk about it every week, every Friday, so if you like that stuff and you want to see more of it, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a like as well if you agree with me, or if you disagree with me, leave a dislike. I don't really care. You guys see, I get plenty of dislikes on my videos. I do controversial topics. Doesn't bother me. So yeah, MLB The Show 18. Just letting me down yet again. Good thing I got all these old baseball games to play because, whew, I need my baseball fix, and it sure as hell ain't coming from this game.